Welcome back, everyone. I'm Wolfie, and let's get ready to rip some card packs and play some games. Today, we are learning about the basic zones of Flesh and Blood. Let's get to it. Go over the different types of zones there are. That way, you can better explain yourself. I'm going to move myself over real quick. But as you can see on the left side, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 different zones. Technically 13 if you're including the combat chain, but we'll get into that a little bit later. So let's start with the one we somewhat know, the hero zone. That's where your hero would be going, as we explained in the last video. Then you have your weapon. And depending on if it's a one-handed or two-handed weapon, and what type of weapon you can get. Like with Guardians, you can use a shield and a hammer with both weapon slots. Now looking at the far left, you have head, chest, arms, and legs. That would be your type of equipment, which will be pulling up here, right about there. You can see it will say right here. You can say it's head, then chest, arms, and legs. This is just for your equipment. In a later video, we'll go over what type of equipment is there, what is best to use, and the different terms with it. Now over here, you have your deck zone, your pitch zone, or your resource zone, as we went over in the last video, just explaining what types of. So whenever you are pitching or putting down a resource, it would go in the pitch zone. Apologies. And then at the end, you would put it under the deck. And then your graveyard, once you are done using action cards or you defended, as we explained last video, it would be going in the graveyard. And then you have your banish and arsenal zones. I didn't really go over those a whole lot last time. So arsenaling is at the end of your turn. You can choose to arsenal. It would set a effect, which looking up right here, you can see that it said when placed in arsenal, it is a ninja card. So when it was played, it helped defend. And then banishing, there's some types of cards where you would have to banish and all this, which you should be seeing up on the screen right now. Take this example for this type of hero, Vendette. I apologize, I messed up her name. But she is a Earth hero, and here's another card which shows whenever 4 or more Earth cards are banished, it gives her an effect. So there is, and you can also play from the banished zone, depending on what types it is. But we'll be going over all that in the later thing. But now we are going to go over the. This is going to be a short one just to explain all the different types of zones there are, just so we know that. In the combat zone, of course, it's just the action phase where you'll play and all of that. But we'll be going over more of the armors and all of that in a later video. I know this is quite a very short one, just a quick 5 minutes. But this is just to help ensure we know what a zone is. Well, everyone, that's all there's going to be. I will see you in another video next week explaining the armor. That one's going to be a little bit more longer, just to be a little bit more informative. But as always, keep opening some packs and keep gaming on, Flesh and Blooders. Bye bye.